Hello, and welcome back to a World of Ice and Fire mod. I'm your host, Lucerys. Just north of the Iron Islands in this peninsula, you'll find a lot of Ironman Pirates. Now, Ironman Pirates are very tough infantry soldiers. Right now I'm about to fight 120 with an army that is composed largely of weaker troops. Hopefully I can win. If not, well, I tried.
That's a nice head you have on your shoulders.
Today we make payment to the iron price. I'm not afraid of you. I will fight. And we fight.
Face me and die!
Okay, I will try to provoke them. In the meanwhile, I will hold my men here. Archers, hold the slight hill. Infantry, go down here. Spearmen, a little further. Cavalry, over there a bit. That'll work. I shall go provoke them. I outnumber them more than 2 to 1, but I have so many recruits. I suppose I should have waited for my patrol to catch up, maybe. Oh well. This'll be good for me. Where is your commander? Now, they have a lot of throwing weapons, so I'm not going to go right at them. Ah! They are charging already. There's not just Ironmen here, there's a lot of looters and brigands and whatnot. Looks as though they're charging already. Excellent. I've sufficiently provoked them. I'll lead them a little closer. And charge. Actually, hold up here for now. Archers, hold up here. Cavalry, go around behind them. We'll flank them. And charge! There we go. Those axes are very good. Oh, damn it. Great! I'm stuck. Alright, hold up here. Oh, just charge, I suppose. Archers, hold up a little closer. I'm going after these men. And we've won! Hooray! I'm sure I lost a few, but I handled the battle well. And our army hardly shrank. Very good. Burn the dead. I have a lot of goods. Probably shouldn't have taken all that salt though. But me, I always am thinking about trade. Decent armor, but all my companions had better armor, as far as I'm aware of. Now then. Excuse me, Your Grace. There is something I need to tell you. It seems my call has been answered elsewhere. I'm here to tell you that I must regretfully leave your company. Perhaps I can persuade you to change your mind. Ooh, 8,000. Fortunately, I have the money. You have too much leadership, Sir Barristan, to be thrown away. Ah, there's my patrol. You know what? While I'm at it, I think I'm going to take the opportunity to make this an informative video. By pressing C, you're able to go here. This is your menu, so to speak. Now, most people like to go into their reports to view their budget, but you can't do that because there is no budget report here. However, this is your budget report. Currently I'm making 15,000 every week, so that's good. Considering I have enterprises and all across Westeros and Essos, with the exception of salt pans. That's important, because wages in a World of Ice and Fire mod are very expensive. I mean, just the companions alone. Brienne of Tarth was over 10,000, as were several of these companions here. Sir Barristan, I think, costs 20,000. I know Thoros of Myr, down here, cost 18,000. Now, some of these, it takes 100 stags to upgrade these reach peasants. 192 to upgrade the levies into riders or footmen. These bravos cost 368 each to upgrade into skilled bravos. The skilled bravos cost 1400 to make a water dancer. Now, when Littlefinger said gold wins wars, not soldiers, he wasn't wrong. You can build the best army in the world, but if you can't pay them, they'll abandon you. Another important thing in this and any other mod is, well, your morale. You get high morale by either having a large variety of inventory. Don't be shy about buying ale. It's very expensive, anywhere between 400 and 200 silver stags, but it provides a lot of morale for your men. Also, you can go into certain towns or castles, and you will be able to find bards who can, for 100 stags, increase your party's morale by 1. In King's Landing and a few other towns, there's a brothel. There are brothels, and by paying 15,000, I think, it increases your troops' morale by 14. So that's also useful. Now, another thing about your party in A World of Ice and Fire mod specifically are your companions. They each have specific skills. Most of them are not trainers, with the exception of Sirio Farrell, who is very good at it. But several of these characters, like Barristan Selmy for instance, have leadership skills. Now, Barristan has 10 leadership. You can upgrade the leadership of some of your companions to increase your own party size. It does it to varying amounts. Maya Stone, for instance, right here. Her leadership is maxed out at the moment. I could increase charisma, but it wouldn't help because it's so high right now. But I could increase other traits she has. She has a lot of looting. Surprising. She also could... She has a few healing skills, so I'm increasing those. Just in case one of my healing companions happens to run off, perhaps. Or I could increase her shield skill. Pathfinding is essential for your party to move swiftly. Now, to succeed in A World of Ice and Fire mod, you need an enterprise in pretty much every town in Westeros and Essos. The best way to do that is to fight in many tournaments. In many of my earlier videos playing this, I often mentioned that I was off fighting in tournaments, or even fighting in tournaments in a few of them. Right now we are nearing episode 40 of A World of Ice and Fire mod, but I felt it was important to do this. Now, I mentioned this particular thing here. This is my story so far. You're a Targaryen. Technically I'm a Valyrian. A distant relative of House Targaryen, House Blackfire. I have a few quests which you can get through the notes. Press C again. You can check out your attributes and skills. I have a wide variety of skills. Don't want to rely on your companions for everything. Now, wounds are very, very important in A World of Ice and Fire mod. Sometimes in battle, you'll suffer a wound that can cause your agility, strength, charisma, what have you to go down. I've never suffered an injury that would cause my intelligence to go down, fortunately. This tells you a lot. Your level, your money, your religion. I can read, yes. You have to go down to Old Town to learn how to read. I'm a natural leader. By pressing U in battle, I can slightly increase the health of my soldiers. I can only do this once every minute or so. I've killed and wounded many enemies. I've only killed a few allies, and only wounded a few as well. Now, when you suffer an injury, in 5 days, that injury will become permanent. You will lose a agility point or a strength point or what have you. So you must find either a healer in one of the free cities or a maester in certain of the towns in the Seven Kingdoms. King's Landing has one, Winterfell has one, Gold Town I think has one, Dragonstone, Pentos, Mere, Volantis, Tyrosh, they have healers. To find a healer you have to go through the streets, but in places like Sunspear you have to go to the castle to find a maester. Not every town has a maester, only very important ones like Highgarden, Old Town. Lannisport does not have a maester, but Casterly Rock does. Which is all very important. What else do we have here? You can also command ships to cross the water. You have to either hire a ship to sail to another port, or buy ships of your own and sail wherever you like. I have 4 ships at the moment. All very good. The Cog, the Dragonbane, can carry 90 men. The 2 Trireme ships carry 70, and the Longship carries 39. So I can carry roughly 160 men all over the seas. My relations. You can learn your... I'm a mercenary employed by the Riverlands. I'm friends with a few individuals, enemies of a few others. Factions. The Vale doesn't like me. The North doesn't like me. The Riverlands likes me. The Dothraki do not like me. I've been fighting Dothraki quite a bit. I might have done the same for the Free Folk, but I'm not really up in the North very often, so I've kind of made peace with them. I wanted to go to Then and buy an enterprise there. These are my known lords, quite a few, going from, I think, the least in relation to the highest. Or perhaps he's a rival, I suppose. Back when I was with Dragonstone. Spoiler alert. Courtship relations. I've gone to many tournaments and dedicated them to many, many ladies. I, however, have not professed to be an admirer of any of them. I'm not sure who I wish to marry. My party. This lets you know my renown. Leadership. Combined leadership, rather. Charisma. And so on. Now, charisma is a tricky thing in a World of Ice and Fire mod. If you lose a battle... notes. You don't really lose the renown, I think, or maybe you do. But when you do, you lose the ability to command more soldiers significantly. Fighting in a tournament or winning a battle will increase your charisma somewhat and help you. But you must be very careful about the battles you retreat from or lose. You know, have to be very careful about that. Losing battles also affects your morale, but that can be said of any Mount and Blade mod. It takes a very long time. I wish I had upgraded my trainer skill with my character much more than I have. Otherwise, I think I would have upgraded many more of these individuals here. But if I raise another level, I'll probably upgrade it. Now, with your attributes, there are a few different ones. Navigation increases the speed with which you travel by ship across the water. Sailing Master increases the number of ships you can command. I think I can command 5 with 4 Sailing Master. Don't really care about foraging. Leadership, as I mentioned, is very important, but I leave that mostly to my companions. I may increase my own leadership again after my trainer. Power Strike is important. Iron Flesh increases your health, of course, and yada yada yada. Companions. This is their info, their morale. You can pay companions to stay longer. Some of them are very expensive to get them to stay. But because I have so many productive enterprises, I will occasionally pay for them, if they're worth it. Someone like Braun, who is not that good a character, not that good a companion, FYI, I might let go. I mean, I might try to convince him to stay, but I won't pay for him to stay. Someone like Sebaristan or Maya Stone, who's also very good, I might pay to stay, not leave it to chance. Okay. What else do I need to cover? Companions. Statistics. Now, the statistics right here basically equals up to my score at the end of the game. Friendly settlements clearly is an important one. Friendly lords, victories, increases it somewhat, as does the completed quests, which I have not done too many of in my 614 days of adventuring. Wealth is clearly important. If I had 20,000, I would say. I would only have 100, which would mean if I had 2 million, I would have 10,000. Certainly need to get the wealth up in the millions. Let's see what else. Okay, I think that's it. Well, I hope you guys have found this video very useful, such as it was. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you again in the world of Ice and Fire mod. See you later.